Welcome to part 1 of Spyro 3 on original hardware. Second time trying to record this, the first time I was in demo mode apparently, and it just would not return to the title screen, so a little awkward. Oh, you can actually pick icons for this. Well, I'm just going to go with the default Spyro. I've got no other save data on the I was going to say cartridge. It's not even a cartridge, it's a disc. Although I guess it is a memory card. Not a card. So, there is a cartridge inserted. Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have played the reignited version of this before, just not on the channel. So, for the channel, I decided to play the original. Yeah, this one the antagonists are taking all of the eggs. And despite the lack of voice acting in that intro cutscene, there is voice acting for the game, I'm sure. The first and second ones had it, so...
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
And they didn't think to do that before they brought the eggs back. Or I guess as they were bringing the last ones.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon world. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Yeah, Hunter's coming with
Find
us,
the eggs
whether we like it
and
or
bring
not.
them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
But yeah, there's a reason for Spyro being one of the only few to actually go through with the adventure in this game. The first game, any of the dragons could have helped out, but they didn't. Well, actually one of them did and got recaptured, so I guess there's that. But yeah, gameplay similarly to the first two, which is not a surprise. And we should still have our moveset from the previous game. That was the last ability you actually unlock in the second game that I just attempted there. And succeeded with. So we should also be able to swim. Although this water's not deep enough, so we can't go under the water. Immediate extra life. Bit of an interesting way of handling that. I guess they want you to know exactly what it looks like if you haven't seen them before. Let's just handle this step by step for this first bit. But unlike the second game, we're not immediately thrown into the first level. This, I believe, is one of the homeworlds. And the dragon eggs are our major collectible for this game. It was dragons in the first game, orbs in the second, and then these now. So now we get to see a bunch of baby dragons. I think most of which are unique in
You're
design.
the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Huh, the dialogue didn't even complete there. I didn't press anything, so the subtitles seem a little off. But yeah, we've already collected one of the eggs. There's another one just up there. So if we can get the ability to get back there, then there's not really much of a reason for us to get stuck. But right now I'm just gathering all of the gems, and we'll be able to free Sheila from her prison. Held captive by Moneybags, because of course he's evil. He was in the second game. Though more so in the selfish way. Okay, this area back here has a lot of stuff. And I haven't enabled the map yet, so... well, mini-map. Right, so I've cleared everything back here except for up here.
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump.
Yeah, we already know how to glide. And just follow him.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get...
So that cave probably leads to the area with the dragon egg that we saw.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Okay, if he honestly forgot that he found the egg, that is fine. It's the first time here. It's the first time that he's looking for those eggs. But if later on he has eggs, and forgets to tell us...
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while.
then it'll seem like he's doing it deliberately. Also, good thing about the Superfly timer is... never mind. It's super short, this one. I was going to say it's decently long, but nope. I guess it is area dependent, so... Yeah, let's just gather all the gems that were in here. And then, well, we'll make use of the Superfly power-up. Right, that step didn't have a thing. Is there anything above? Nope, just the ceiling. Then what's the point of the Superfly power-up, then? Oh, wait, hang on. That's what. Right, we need to make it all the way up here. Can't really supercharge while we're... well, I guess just charge while we're on land. So let's use this power-up to make it over to this ledge. And save another dragon. There's Moneybags again.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well,
yeah, his
my
voice
business
changed.
went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too. The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
So we need 300 gems to free Sheila. We only have 180. That's the reason I wanted to come back later. Though I was kind of expecting it to only be 100. You can't glide downwards. You're kind of stuck at one angle. At least vertically. I wonder if that's something they changed in the reignited version. Oh, I missed a gem. Thanks, Sparks, for picking that up. I would have been looking for ages for it. Even if it was right in the path. But yeah, I want to see if I can get through this first homeworld without...
Your game camera is currently in passive mode.
Okay, it's just this. Just this
If you
NPC.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge.
I do not
and
remember
the portal
this.
to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
Oh, missed that. That's why I like torching them rather than charging. Oh wait, hang on, isn't this... It is a breakable one. Yeah, I'm sure there's... Wait, were there any of those anywhere else? But yeah, I just saw the crack in it and decided to do that. I mean, the previous game used targets, but I kind of remembered that from my other playthrough. Right, so this is probably where we're going to start swimming.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface and charge...
Yeah, it's all tutorials at this point. I'm going to stick to the surface of the water for now. Oh, yeah. This game also introduces Sparks levels. So we need to meet back here later, so that'll be a lot of backtracking. Let's tackle the underwater section now. If I can, this egg. Yeah, a lot of the animations are reused, but yeah, we've gotten all of the eggs from this this homeworld now. So that's cool, I guess. This just reminds me of Gloomy Galleon for some reason. The Donkey Kong 64 level. So much underwater exploration there, although in this case it's not as empty. Right, I think we got everything from this pond. So let's grab the stuff that's on this side next. I just like completing each world, well, or each level, one by one. So grabbing everything is pretty nice. Although we can't exactly do that with entering some of the levels yet. They've limited us to, I think, just 1 or 2 levels. As a way of guiding the tutorial forward. But yeah, that's going to take a little bit to get to. Anything here? 14 eggs. Yes, this one's been limited too. In the previous games, you could just go to whichever level you wanted. It's one of the reasons I like the first game. No limits on when you can enter the levels. And final gem. Right, let's go ahead and enter that first level then. I did not mean to go so far down. Also, Hunter's here twice. Yeah, this, I believe, is the first level. Yeah, I don't see any before this point. So, Sunny Villa. Anyway, let's... Oh, I think the Atlas is the guidebook of this game. And... yeah. Oh, right, so you can choose which homeworld you want to visit there, and then which page it goes to next. But with the options, I should be able to... Nope, it does not have... It doesn't have the map. That's weird. I mean, I'll save the game, yeah. I don't know if we have to do that manually in this game. But yeah, I don't see an option for the minimap. That is... Yeah, we've had a look in the atlas as well, so I just want to see if I've missed anything in here. I don't think there is. Yeah. Okay, looks like we're without the map for this game. This is going to be a little more difficult than the first two. Removing features with each game. What is this, Game Freak? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just... It's not a jar, it's just that. Also, you can burn the flower.
Oh my, oh my. Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
So yeah, these... Rhinox, were they? No, they weren't in the first game. Those were the Norks. Oh, I'm just thinking of that one meme, Rhinox Maximize. It was from ages ago. I don't think that was a reference to Spyro, but it must just be a coincidence that they were named the same thing. There's another Rhinoc there. There's a few in here too. Yeah, these first level enemies are probably going to be really easy to defeat.
Let me catch my breath and I'll kick that other guy's butt.
But yeah, they seem to be giving us gems again from defeating all of the enemies. So any enemy that we can't defeat will not give us any gems. Also, unlike the previous games, you can now see your total gem score, or gem count. Which, neat, I guess, but... Okay, yeah, just gotta remember to torch the big ones. The little ones are harmless to us right now. Oh, there's an egg just here. Yeah, it just attacked. That was the perfect time to do so. But let's grab the egg. Why is there just 2 gems on this roof? Is there another roof we can glide to? I don't think there is. Oh, and I missed something there as well. Right. This first level has something... well, has an extra section that can only be accessed by Sheila. At least I'm guessing that's which character needs to enter this first level, because they wouldn't do Banjo-Tooie levels of backtracking. I haven't even played that game, and I'm aware of how much backtracking there is. But yeah, if we head over here... Yeah, that's Sheila's. Yeah, we're going to encounter a bunch of situations like that, where we just don't have the character to unlock the level. Or the section of the level. And I'm pretty sure those gems do actually count towards this level's total. Because there are some gems in there. And also a couple of eggs, I believe. Right, so we're going to need some way of getting across to there. Which is easy enough, we can just use the same platforms that we just used. To get to this bit. I forgot what was in there. Right, there we go. That's those gems from the beginning of the level. We will come back for those.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you like this, that means your progress is saved. If you get into trouble, you'll return to the last place you got zapped.
Okay, good to know. Also, I did not skip any of the dialogue there, it just exited out on its own, which... fun, but yeah. Actually, I don't have a complaint there. Oh, wait, what? There was nothing we could do there. Let's grab all these gems as well. Every gem counts.
Thanks for the help, but I think I would have worn him down in a minute.
Is there any underwater section? No, this fountain's just a fountain. Okay, it did not let me stop charging. That's one reason I don't like steps. Yeah, this door's still closed. You can see the spikes on it through the ground, actually, there. I think this opens it up.
My town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Yeah, some of the animations are unique.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
And we're at 7 eggs. How many eggs are in this first level? I suppose I should have a look at the atlas to see. Ooh! Now this is not the exit portal. This is another unique section. Skateboarding.
Hi, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills? I bet you can't catch all 15 of the lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Yep, and we've got the skateboard as well. Which only makes sense. Yeah, we can go ahead and grab all of the gems from around here. We're not after the lizards just yet. We're just after the gems. But the skateboard will allow us to get to some sections that we otherwise can't reach. So I should probably go and grab that. But I do also want the gems. And it's easier to grab those while we're on foot. But yeah, they always hide away before we can reach them if we're on foot as well, so can't complete that mission just yet. But yeah, they are already reusing assets from the second game, which only makes sense. It's the same main character, but the NPCs, like these lizards, are just the same ones. Spyro's model may have changed over the few games, but yeah, those have definitely stayed the same. Can I climb up this? Yes, I can. To grab these gems from over here. There's also a few spots on the ground for where we can actually get on the skateboard, including just here. And yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to the... Wait, how did I get that? Used to the skateboarding physics. Because it plays very differently to running around on foot. If you crash into a wall, you just bonk and lose all speed. Including the skateboard. You just lose the skateboard entirely. So every obstacle is more of an obstacle when you have the skateboard. Just after the gems, not after the lizards just yet. Yeah, they only burrow into the ground when you're not on the skateboard. So catching them is our top priority, and I'm sure there was another one in there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Did it just not load or something? Right, we need to leave this tunnel. quickest way to the next, or to the nearest gem is just here. So, of course, we're going to grab those. I've already grabbed all the gems from up here, didn't I? Yeah. Right, I got that one. Yeah, this is going to take me a while. Nope. There you are. But yeah, even if you land sideways off that, you still don't get it. You don't get to keep the skateboard. And they probably made it way easier for the reignited version, so it's gonna be tough. Okay, I saw that one. Oh, I actually landed it there. How do I get that? Nope, I did not get that one. Oh, you can jump with it. So I guess I got to jump to actually reach it. And jumping at the right time is going to be a bit of a pain, because I've got to do that jump every time. Oh, and it brings us back up to the same point. Otherwise, if we don't jump, we get sent over the ramp. Right, that's one. There's two more for this area. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Nope, did not get that one, but I did get that one. I didn't get the aerial lizard. Nope, didn't press the jump button. At least not early enough. And there we go. Two sideways. Right, let's go ahead and grab that one. That's above this ramp. Easy enough. How did I not get sent flying there? Right, let's check out this section that's up above. There's two up there. And I've got to go back up there as well, because I missed a few gems. Always fun when that happens, so let's just get off the skateboard so I can more easily control. Okay, so there's just two up there, and I think there's one right there. Okay, so we've got to go up the, well, back up to the start. But yeah, these levels in the third game are, well, they tend to be a lot bigger than those from the first two. And how did I fail that? But yeah, we'll be spending a lot more time in a single level. Right, the blue ramp sends us back up to the top there. And the orange ramp will send us shooting off, so
Hey,
best
that
to
was
the blue
great.
first.
And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Okay, at least you found it while we were boarding, so we were busy.
All right, if you can catch all the lizards without wiping out and before time runs out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not going to be easy, though.
You already have this one, don't you? Well, let's try this. So we need to grab all of them in under the time limit. Okay. So far it's been easy enough. Right, so the blue ramps appear to be the ones that send us flying upwards. They're more the quarter pipes. Okay, I somehow landed that. Okay, that one's going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, and if we leave the skateboard, we fail the mission as well. So we need to nail this. Right, let's go for this blue one first. And then we'll head off this direction. For these two. Head back up to the start for 4th. Going off this ramp instead. Then we'll tackle this section with the 3 that's over here on the ground. And if we fail any of the jumps that are over here... Okay, that wasn't too bad. I can recover that. We've just got to line everything up. Oh great, I missed that one. And that one too. We'll go back up to get that one that I missed. Okay, good. Yeah, I reckon we just can't get that one from that side. Oh, really? No. Okay, that just decided to spin and not just completely destroy us. Okay, landed it. Good. Just a few left. I know you like going that way round. Just one lizard left. There it is. Nice.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
That's one weird-looking princess. But I believe that is all of the gems that's in this area. So we can head back. We've explored the whole thing, though we haven't explored the whole level. There's still more to it. But the other part of the level is locked. We're going to have to come back. So I'll go ahead and unlock the ability to use Sheila. So that was 299. So that one level wasn't enough to unlock Sheila on its own.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up.
Yeah, we've already been through this.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Phew,
Dragons used to live here?
didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well,
I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Yep, that's Sheila, the Australian kangaroo. Let's go back into that level and try and figure out where the rest of those gems are. Doesn't matter which side of the portal you enter from, it just spits you out at the same point. In the same direction, too. But yeah, now that we've unlocked Sheila, she'll be unlocked permanently. Right, let's just ignore all of the enemies and make our way over to that other spot. So we just need to go over here and then off to the left. Wait, what? Oh, right, okay, we need to visit Sheila there before we can actually go through here. That's another little detail that I need to keep in mind for the future. But yeah, we don't have enough time to... Oh, there's a few gems that I missed. Okay, we'll grab those. How did I miss those? Right, and where do I go to grab those? I reckon we go back up to the top of that tower. So there is a little more for us to do here. And this one level does have enough gems to actually unlock Sheila on its own. I thought it only had 299 available. But nope. A few gems that I just missed. Including this upper section here with another egg. Right. That's egg number 10. So now we can access that area. But by the looks of things, that is it for this area. We have how many gems for this location? 311. Oh, and we're missing an egg. Although Sheila is required for this one. By the looks of things, there's going to be a character for each level. Except for Mushroom Speedway, which is a speedway level, so that makes sense. But yeah, a lot of the locations are going to be locked. Until we can actually, get those characters from the later homeworlds. So, for now, I've been Luke, playing Spyro 3 on original hardware. I'm so used to playing Spyro 2 at this point. And I may have said Spyro 2 at the beginning of the game. Well, beginning of that video. Anyway, signing out.